This is going to be part 3 of installing all of these electronic parts in my car. In this video, I'm going to be doing one of the scariest things that I've done to this car before, and that's including putting a rotor inside of it. I'm going to be installing my Haltech IC-7 dash in my dash. Inside the car, looking at the dash right now, I got the dash mount. First thing is I have to figure out where I want to put this thing. And I know I want this above the radio, kind of like how the double DINs are for these cars. Just gotta figure out where I want this because area is like pretty small compared to this mount. Plus I gotta save room for the mounting plate. I'm gonna find out where I kind of want this. Don't want it too far out, that's ridiculous. But maybe like somewhere like right here. I'm gonna grab some tape and make this a placeholder for right now. So tape isn't sticking on, surface is pretty cold, so putting my heat gun on a very low heat. So this can stick better. So the heat worked. Unfortunately, I ran out of tape. So I'm only able to get this much space. So I think the next thing I gotta do is take off this radio cover because I think this is in the way of me just trying to get that dash mount to fit. So. Figure out where everything is going. This is, I believe this is a duct mount for the heat. So I'm going to try to either avoid that or to use that as a point of mounting. So I think I found the first spot I wanted to cut. So underneath the radio, I can touch the back piece of where the blue tape is at. So what I think I'm going to do is make a cut so that this tab can slide in and then kind of use that to try to get it flush with this. I know it's not going to because this is curving and, well, you know, this is flat. But I'm going to do the best I can. So now that I made a mark, I am going to begin the incision. This is gonna be scary, but it should work. First cut. It's happening. It's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Wait, yeah. We're gonna do it right now. Oh, it's in. It's in. Testing again. Okay, it's in there. This is okay. It's in there. I just gotta. Oh, it's a pretty straight cut. Okay, so that's good. The cut is pretty straight. That was the first cut was the scariest. So I've got to cut a little bit deeper to go past. I think there's like a plastic part that makes this hard. So I gotta cut past that, and then I can fully put in that tab up there. Made the cut kind of at an angle. Let's see if this fits. Most part. It does. Move this around a little bit. Like I said, this is a flat surface in the back versus a curve. I know the dash is going to fit because it's made for it. You know, let's say that. Okay, this is good. So let's say that this is, you know, the driver's point of view. Maybe a little bit, and then I should be able to like look off to the right and see my display, but still focus on driving. Pan off. So we're good there. I can either go one or two ways with this. I can kind of like bend this a little back so I can try to get as flush as I can to kind of get this as close as I possibly can with this. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna get some foam in the back and then glue it to the dash, get the bottom mount screwed on, because I thought about just cutting into this entire dash and then just pushing this all the way in, which isn't a bad idea. That's something to think about. So after some heavy thinking, my plan is to push this as far back as I can, which I did. Make some markings so I can cut the hole for the back of the dash. Once it gets pushed back far enough, because I think if I get it to like right there, the gap isn't that much where I can put some foam underneath. I gotta make some holes for the tab at the bottom. Wish I could make some cuts on here without compromising the entire mount for the dash. But like I said, this is curved, so I'm not kind of looking for flush, just for it to get mounted up. You know when you get to that point when you're cutting something, you're starting to kind of regret your decisions, but it's too late because you're at the point of no return. That's how I'm feeling right now. Like I made the cut for the back of the dash. Got my drill, want to drill just a big hole and just start filing away so it can come out to this entire cut. Took some effort, I think I got it now. I think I found a way to actually mount this dash, cutting some stuff off, but I think I finally got it now. These 3 holes is where dash display mounts to, but the thing is that this bottom piece is gonna give me some trouble getting mounted. So my plan is to drill through the dash and actually screw in the mounts from behind the dash through the airbag tray. And I got enough space in there to actually get my hand and, you know, screw all 3 of these together. I just got to get longer screws when I figure out the length of them. Doing that should make this secure to the point where I might not need this, which sucks. But I am going to try to figure out how to get that together. But it just dawned on me as I was getting the new screws is that I don't need this. I don't need that tab. Cut the tab off. It should be able to mount flush. The only problem is I made this slice. I mean, I don't know if I can. I know I can't fix it, but I might just like put a sticker on it. I'm gonna cut this tab off and mount it flush like that because this is the reason why I can't like get a good bend on it. So off it goes. So I cut the tab off the mount. Now I gotta put the screws behind the dash, tighten them behind the dash because I can't access those bolts to the front. After that, we'll see how it fits. Maybe, I mean, this should work, hopefully. If not, a new dash is like $500, $500, $600, so hopefully I don't have to buy another dash. Okay, done, and the sun's coming out too, so that's pretty good. I don't know why it took so long just to make this fit. It's on, so there we go. We got the IC-7 dash mounted. The only issue I have right now is a little cut underneath because of what I did, but that's fine. I'll probably get like a sticker or something and just put something there, and then plus I'm gonna have to take this back off, clean up some of these cuts. Another one is this gap right here. I'm gonna end up grabbing some foam and just put it around the mount just to kind of make it waterproof. I can gain access to the dash by taking off the airbag delete, unbolt it. I'm getting really close to having this inside how I want it. Really not much else to do. Just probably just doing some cleanup in this car because it's kind of messy. I'll try to get it to like that first person view. You know, driving. You know, I'll see a dash right here eventually. And then if I need to look at anything important, it's like everything is right off to the side. But my main focus is always going to be, you're just like under normal driving conditions, going to be this dash and that gauge, which might be like my, this probably might be like my boost gauge. That's it though. I mean, I'm going to put my cover back on, able to roll through the gears without me bumping into that. I'm going to find it somewhere. I'm gonna find my cover somewhere. But that's it. That's the video. You guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys next time.